Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be reviewing the Elfen Lied anime, so let's stop delaying and jump right into the review with the synopsis. Alright, so we start out with a chick named Lucy. She's like a breed of human. It's like all special. She has these floaty ghost hands that could literally cut people in half. Lucy was kept in a lab where they performed inhumane experiments on her. Eventually, Lucy breaks out with a lot of bloodshed, but before she makes her great escape, she catches a bullet to the helmet thing she was wearing, which injured her head, and that gave her a split personality, one being the normal murderous Lucy and the other being a person with a mental state of a child. She wanders upon two cousins and they basically take care of her, and that's about all you need to know synopsis wise. Jumping over to the story and plot, I have to say, pretty enjoyable story. It can be funny at times, it can also be truly horrific, so in my opinion that swing between haha funny joke and oh fuck she just cut someone in half adds a good bit of substance to the overall story. And honestly, the story is pretty good. I would give it really high marks, to be honest. There is some good suspense along with many other things, so yeah, story pretty good. Now on to characters. Obviously I liked Lucy the most because floaty ghost hands that can cut people in half, that's kind of badass. Now her character was a little shallow because, like I said, split personality, and the main personality was childlike, and she was only able to say one word. If I'm not mistaken, that word was mew or something like that, and obviously that didn't really help the character develop all that much, but still she had a decent backstory, so bonus points for that. The two cousins who took Lucy in, also really shallow, to be honest, not much going on with them. They also had kind of a weird relationship, you know how that goes, but for the most part, characters pretty good, I'd say very average, to be honest. Up next, art, animation, and sound design. Now for art and animation, it's an old anime, so it has that old anime style, and personally I'm not the biggest fan of that old anime style, but I can definitely look past that because good story. The animation is obviously old as well, not the greatest in the world, but good for the time. Sound design is also okay. Once again, you can tell it's old, and I sometimes like that old sound design because it just sounds nostalgic. All around, no complaints for art, animation, and sound design. Next, things done right. Story is a pretty big one. Good stuff. Horror would be another one I would like to mention because it has a good bit of horror elements like violence and gore, which is pretty cool. There's also some wholesomeness, and I enjoy that. It's nice to have a little bit of wholesomeness or comedic relief in between the crazy ass story that's going on, people hunting Lucy and fucking Lucy either being funny, saying mew, or Lucy literally cutting someone's fucking head off. It's just insane. So that little comedic relief of, whatever the hell's going on, it's kind of like a slice of life at times. And then Lucy comes back and cuts someone in half. So, that's crazy, but that comedic relief really breaks it up perfectly to where it still has some kind of uniqueness, and that makes it kind of feel fresh because you don't want a violent anime all the way through. That little bit of comedic relief or wholesomeness breaks up the violence and breaks up the story a little bit to the point where it feels fresh and it feels more relaxing at times, because you don't want this some will, but a fast-paced anime all the way through the entire show to where it's holy shit, man, this is insane. Personally, I like that sometimes, but other times I want a more relaxed watch. I feel like Elfen Lied definitely did that to where it took its breaks in between the crazy ass shit, and I feel like that added a lot to this anime. Now hopping over to the things done wrong, honestly I can't really point anything out at the moment. I guess I could say the art style, because once again I am not the biggest fan of the old anime art style. I'm sorry, I got into anime in 2018, so I'm obviously used to the new anime style, and it's kind of hard to watch old anime, but like I said, I can definitely look past the old anime art style with this anime because it's a good anime, man. The art style doesn't matter when it's literally that good. All around, I thought Elfen Lied was a pretty enjoyable anime. I honestly liked it, and I can't really complain about it. So for the final score, I will be giving Elfen Lied a score of 8 out of 10. But that about does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your review of Elfen Lied down in the comments. Also check the description for all my links and more information on the anime. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Later. Quick after credits scene here. I know I might be mispronouncing the title Elfen Lied because I've been told before it's actually Elfen Lied, so apologies if I made you cringe a little bit. I'm just stuck in my ways, so I'm gonna continue to call it Elfen Lied because it's funny and I prefer Elfen Lied. I'm sorry. I love you. Go play with your body pillow or something. Bye. Get out of here.